Yes, I'd like to get you back on Social Security. When you first got your first question, you started talking about a three-tier plan, and you said something about 55 and younger. Could you go ahead and finish that, please?
Yes, what President Bush was saying, and I said, it's a starting point. We did 20 town hall meetings on Social Security. One of them was right here. And everybody says he's trying to privatize it. Well, this deal here, this lockbox with the IOUs tell you there's nothing to privatize. You give away the IOUs, what are you going to do? Distribute the debt out to each individual. So I don't think there was ever a plan to privatize. What President Bush was saying, and it's worth discussion, is that 55 and older you can't touch. 45 to 55 have to be in the program, but it's going to take something to take care of that. It's going to take an infusion of dollars. 45 and younger, his plan was, let's let them opt out. They can opt in or opt out. We're allowed to do that in the federal employee retirement system. If we can do it, then what the president was saying is, why can't everybody do it? When people said, where are you going to send all that money?
That's not really true, because, I mean, I'm a retired federal employee. I paid Social Security. I had the option of being in my thrift savings plan or not, but then again, the government put up part of my retirement, whether I save or not. So that's not technically true that federal employees can opt out.
No,
you gotta pay Social Security.
I guess I was said it partially. What I was trying to get at is that right now, if you're a federal employee, you can put money in the TSP, thrift savings plan, and you can opt into the stock market, out of the stock market, and that's all the president was saying. If we use this money and allow it to start making greater rates of return, instead of 2,000, younger workers can move to 8,000.
Sir, you're mixing apples and oranges. That's my money that I choose to invest. My Social Security still goes into Social Security. I have no option at all on that. Just like somebody else's IRA or Roth IRA, they can do what they want to with it. So you're mixing apples and oranges.
My point is that the weakness of Social Security is there's no rate of return. The federal government pays less than 1%, 1.25%, something like that over the life. So what you invest, if it had simply been put into some sort of money market or the lowest level of rate of return for your lifetime, you should be getting a check for $8,000 for what you contributed and what the average rate of return would have been in some.
Yeah, except for after the crash in 2009 when I wouldn't have had anything in there. So what do you do about that?
I'm sorry, but I've got almost everything I have in the stock market. It crashed, and we're back above whatever we had at that point. And so over the period of 75 years, the rate of return on the government investment is almost zero, and the rate of return in the stock market, with its ups and downs, with its crashes of 29, with its crashes of today, is tremendously better. With every crash, with every recession, this is calculated in. And what the president said is that people should be able to opt their Social Security into an investment. You don't get to pull it out and invest it yourself. So in the TSP, you can only choose that I want very aggressive investment, or not, or just over here in bonds, or just in treasury.
But that's my own money. That's not Social Security.
I understand, but that's...
So you're still mixing those two.
No, what I'm saying is that the only plan that was ever presented, there was nothing in Congress, so we have to talk about the plan the president put up, because what everyone is saying is that we were trying to privatize. There is nothing to privatize. It is full of IOUs. What we've got to do is solve the problem. Move on. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
I'll come back again.
You're the first on the second list. 3. Okay, we got 3 on the first time list. Yes, sir.
I'm going to regress. I think you made a statement that your Social Security would be $2,200 a month. Is that correct?
That's just approximate. I don't know.
You're far, far way above the average, believe me. I think the average that they just came out last year where we did not get a pay raise was $1,300 per family. So you're living in a world of your own. The other question about the 2,200, it's just not there. And I think if you had a raising of hands in this group right here, you wouldn't see many individuals who got $2,200 a month on Social Security. I just don't think you'd see them. Maybe 1 or 2. My other question is, or my other statement is,